Okay, here we go, second scope. So we'll see if this one can be any better than the last one. So I want to make sure that I am helping everybody. We are going to be talking about my favorite meal planning tips and my personal system for how I do meal plans. So my name is Natalie Tuman. I'm a health and fitness coach. I'm a fitness instructor, a personal trainer, and I also have a metabolic effect nutrition consultation license as well. So I love the nutrition aspect of things. I have seen it change not only my body and my life, but so many other people too. So I love to be able to help with simple tips that hopefully can help you and the way that it's been able to help me. So meal planning, a lot of times can be just so daunting, and I know that's something that a lot of people struggle with. So I like to share this in my online accountability groups that I do. So I thought, why not share it with you guys too? It's a simple system. It's something that I do every week. Every Sunday, typically, I go through this. Sometimes I'll do it on Saturdays, kind of depends on the grocery store. I hate going to the grocery store on Sunday. I don't know about you guys, so I try to do it in off times if possible. So this scope will be live for 24 hours, so make sure to share it, or if you need to come back and watch it for extra tips, go for it. You can double tap to show me the love with some little hearts, and make sure that you let me know that you're seeing this so that I know. So again, I'm going to talk about my meal planning system, how I do it, what works for me and for my family. I'm a mom of 2 kids, and I do not make extra meals for my family. Like whatever I make and whatever I'm planning on eating, that's what the family's eating. I don't have time or the patience to be a short order cook, so I'm not. So I try to make things that fall in line with my goals and what I'm trying to accomplish, but also that the whole family will like, and that's what I base this off of. So typically I will ask everybody to give me one thing that, they want for dinner. Sometimes they give me ideas and sometimes they don't. When they don't, it drives me crazy, but I still just kind of go off of things that I know the family likes as well. And then I just make a list, and I typically make a list of between 5 and 6 dinners that I'm going to make, because one night, there might be something come up that we're busy or we're out. There might be a night where we can do leftovers. Sometimes on Friday nights, we'll meet my husband right after work to go eat, something like that. So I try to do at least 5 to 6 dinners that I can have ready to go and planned. So this week, for example, what I do is I just get a blank sheet of paper. I'm telling you, this is not rocket science, but this is just my system, so I just am sharing it. So I just get a blank piece of paper. I write down the 5 meals. So this week we have tacos, turkey chili, chicken kebabs with a nectarine salsa, pizza pie, and clean shrimp scampi. That is on our dinner menu this week. So what I will do is I will then go and get all of my recipes. So I have my recipes gathered. Here's the clean shrimp scampi. I get the turkey chili out of my eating plan from the 21 Day Fix Extreme book. The taco meat is from the Fixate cookbook, which is also a part of the 21 Day Fix. So I have my recipe right here for that. I have my chicken kebab recipe that I have printed off that's kept in a folder. And then same thing with the pizza spaghetti pie I have right here. So these are all clean. They are all pretty much, I wouldn't say paleo, but paleo-ish, because I kind of eat that way, but I'm not perfect. I don't follow all of it. So let's start with tacos, because that was just first on my list. So I will come in here and I will get my taco meat, right? We keep ground beef in our deep freeze out in the garage. I'm from a small town in Oklahoma. We have access to getting a cow every year. And so we know where it's coming from. We know that it's good quality. We know that it's not fed all the extra hormones and everything. So we get that every year. So a lot of times I will try to use that once or twice a week since we already have it. And then I will also try to do ground turkey or ground chicken for the other meals. So I have Mexican taco meat. So I go through here, and now I'm going to make my grocery list, right? So I'm just going to go through here. It takes olive oil, medium onion. I know I have olive oil. I'm going to need an onion. So on the opposite side of this, I'm going to write down that I need an onion, and I'm going to put a tally mark, because chances are in other recipes, I'm going to need another onion, right? It talks about a medium jalapeno pepper. I don't add jalapenos because of the kids. Garlic, I keep the jarred garlic in the fridge, so I don't need that. It does call for ground turkey meat. I actually already have that on hand, so I don't need to get that. It calls for chili powder. I have it on hand. Oregano, I have. Sea salt, I have. and then tomato sauce and tomato paste. So I will put tomato sauce on my list, and I get the no sugar added, all natural as much as possible. And again, I'm gonna put a tally mark by that so that I know. Tomato paste, I already have that. So really, like, out of this whole thing, a lot of things you will already have on hand. Like I only had to put 2 things from this recipe. Now I will say, since it's tacos, you know, you'll either want to think, are you gonna do the crispy shells? I do romaine lettuce leaves, so I always do like the lettuce wraps for my tacos. But for the kids, I'll make sure and I'll, you know, find out if I have the tortillas and things like that in stock. So then moving on, we have our pizza pie. So this is a large spaghetti squash. So I will write down that I need a spaghetti squash and 1. Italian sausage, I don't have that on hand, so I will write that down. See, there's another yellow onion. So that calls for a half of a yellow onion, so I will tally that one. Pizza sauce, I actually have an extra one in the pantry, so I won't write that down since I know that I have that. Dried basil I have, salt and pepper I have, eggs I have. So we're good. I only needed 2 ingredients from that recipe. So see, I'm already saving money because I'm focused and I'm making a menu, making a list from that menu so that that's what I grocery shop from. Then I have the chicken kebabs. And it has a nectarine salsa with it. So brown sugar, I use coconut oil, or coconut palm sugar is what I use. So that's what's in the pantry, and I will use that. Olive oil I have. Fresh lime juice, so I will write down that I need limes. I'll go ahead and put down that I need 2 for this. Chili powder I have, garlic I have, salt, cumin, black pepper. I do need chicken breasts. So I will write that down. And this calls for, okay, so I typically get like 2 to 4. So I'll just get 1 pack of the chicken breast. And of course, I try to do the organic, you know, or at least no hormones added. I am not perfect when it comes to eating organic. I don't even try to hide that. I pick and choose my battles. So let's see, then this one needs a red onion. So I'm gonna write down a red onion for this salsa. I do need nectarines. Red bell peppers. What I will typically do is I will go to Costco and I will get a pack. I do this every week typically, and I'll get a pack of like the 6 bell peppers, and it has like all the different colors in it, right? So this kind of gives you an idea, right? I'm not going to go through every single recipe and do this, but this is exactly how I do it. And then I know for lunch, I will typically either have a salad or I will have a power bowl. So I make sure that I have salad on hand. I make sure that I have healthy dressing either made or in the refrigerator, you know, in the jar. I like one of the dressings that I like to buy, if I buy one, it's a healthy vinaigrette, and it's by the same people that make the Bragg's amino acids that I use. So I like to keep that on hand. But so go in here and, you know, plug in things, just staples that you need. But again, this is a way to really stay on track with your budget. It's a way to stay on track with your meal plan, because if you can then go and put on your calendar, like we have a family calendar over by the refrigerator, and I will put each evening what we're having for dinner so that everybody knows what we're doing, and there's no question about it, and it helps me so that I can plan better, because I know, like, if there's things that I can prep ahead of time, I can go ahead and be doing that based on what we have on the calendar. So that's essentially it. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or ask me. Like I said, I love the nutrition aspect of things. I hope that my tips are helping you guys. Feel free to give me feedback, and I hope y'all have a blessed day.